How about, because what's going on here in Cape Ann is just incredible. We've been talking a lot on the show about how long there's been an art community here, like a music community, but how it's really blossomed so much over the last year, and there's so many great places to play and great people to play with. Lots of, just musician, bass players, drummers, keyboard players and stuff that are just ready and just willing to jump up there and do it with you. It's a cool town that way.
It's awesome.
They're breeders.
It's awesome.
They're
They are.
Yeah, but breeders, yeah, that's true.
So it's fun.
With an A or an E. Yeah.
But it's actually been really exciting. My first kind of collaborator on the island was Pete Lindbergh, who has really kind of taken things off in a different direction. Very sort of indie, almost bluegrass, folk. And so he and I started playing together, and then it was like, oh, well, let's try bringing in a drummer, and let's try bringing in this, and then I started doing more of my own stuff, and it's been amazing. I mean, the talent on this island is unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It's a very cool place to live if you're a singer-songwriter or a musician, isn't it?
It is. It's fun.
So how about a little advice to some kids that are too young to go into these places yet, but are still working at home on their guitar playing, their piano playing, whatever, songwriting, singing?
I actually said this. I had the interview for the magazine that we were talking about, and I've had so many people say thank you for saying that I feel like I should say it again. And it's that, whenever you do anything and you put yourself out there, there will be 100 people that will say, hey, that was fantastic, and there will be one person that has to say something nasty about it, or that's not supportive, or for whatever reason. And it's easy to focus on that one negative thought rather than the 100 positive thoughts. And the positive stuff is what fuels you and what keeps you going. Unless you're just, like me, and you're writing angry love songs all the time. but really, I mean, it's easy to kind of let that stuff eat up at you and make you lose your drive. And
so the positive is up here, the negative's right here, and don't let this part come up here.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's very good advice, because when you're dealing with something that's so close to your emotions and your soul, it's like kind of walking out there and go, how deep is my wound here? And they go, well, we don't like that wound, and you walk away and go,
oh my gosh.
And so we tend to we're a lot that kind of puts our self out there, and but definitely keep it fun, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, that when someone comes up and they're really moved by one of your songs, I mean, it just makes it all worthwhile.
It does, and not to be scared of any of that stuff too, because if you think about, it's one thing to be sitting in your basement playing, it's another thing to be sitting on a stage in front of people and lights, and it's another thing to be playing the Rum Line, and another thing to be playing the House of Blues, and another thing,
True.
So go for it.
Yeah, well, very good advice. Chelsea, how about another song?
Sure.
Chelsea Berry, folks. Great to have her on the show.
Thank you so much. So I actually wrote this for the person that kind of pushed me to do what we were just talking about. Focus on the positive and go for it.
Watched you drive home in the rain. I hope you'll forgive me someday, but I know you don't understand me now. You may think selfishly to want the things I want for me, but baby, I can't hope to give you everything you need. You know that I would die for you, but baby, I can't live This is from your perspective. You're like a drug to me, one hit, and I am helpless. It took you to tell me. It took you to tell me. It took you to tell me. You know that I would die for you, but baby, I can't live for you. Know that I would die for you, baby, I can't live for you. You said you know that I would die for you, but baby, I can't live for you. You said you know that I would die for you, but baby, I can't live for
Yeah. Chelsea Berry,
you.
folks.
Thank you so
Chelsea
much.
Berry, thank you so much for being on
Thank
this
you
show,
so much for doing
honey.
this. This is
And I hear a
wonderful.
rumor you might be playing at Carnegie Hall.
Yes, so, and it's for a peace festival, the 25th of January, Carnegie Hall, so I need to start writing some happy songs.
Don't change what you're doing, baby. It's wonderful. Chelsea Berry, thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
being on our show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, folks, and good night. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Wonderful, baby. Really, really.
Here I am, there